Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Living with Sin. It's your girl Sin, and here's where we feel sensational inside and out. I hope that you're having a sensational day. I know that I am, even though it's raining. Rain, in my belief, brings life. And this is exactly what this video is about. It's about why I created Living with Sin. So if you are interested, stay tuned in this video, because if you have came across this channel or this video, it is meant for you, okay? God gave me this journey to give to you, to guide you. I'm a strong believer that, and I always say this, that the sober man became sober to teach the drunk man became sober to teach the drunk man how to become sober. Okay? And so this is the beauty about coming back to yourself and being this guide. So again, if you are interested, keep on watching. I wrote down a piece because I wanted it to be intentional, and when I couldn't record at the time and it was just coming to me, so I was like, all right, let me write this down. So yeah. Sin, CYNN, was an identity created while I was in a low vibration. And as we all know, or if you don't, sin, SIN, was an identity created as a low vibration. For my personal journey, sin was a mask, a facade, an identity that was placed on me, not my truth. When I had let go of that identity and found my truth, I started to love sin, CYNN, myself, instead of being against her because of the old identity or doings she did. Now, I don't come from that wounded heart. I embrace it because she's part of me and made me me. She was the contrast I needed to see the light, the truth within me. Living with sin, it's not about living with sin, CYNN, but about living with truth, with the journey to freedom. Freedom is what I want to feel. And I want people to feel what I want people to feel and see when they see me, not just sin, CYNN. Yes, I'm Cynthia, but within Cynthia is freedom because I live in truth. So let me just elaborate a little bit on this. So yeah, living with sin, I had this identity that was created. Everyone used to call me Sin. Like, that was like, ayo, Sin, ayo, Sin. But my name is Cynthia, if you don't know by now. And at that time, I was at such a low place in my life. I was going through a divorce. I was making reckless decisions. I was a bartender at this time as well. Like, it was more prominent. Like, I always kind of had this name, but it was never like an actual name that I would hear all the time. It was just like here and there. Like, my cousin would call me that, but it wasn't like everyone calling me that. So the whole bar was calling me Sin, and I used to call my part of the bar Sin City. But now it's like I'm the city of light. That's how I see myself. And we have this belief as well as a collective in this religious world of sin, SIN, as this low vibration, as the contrast of things of doing bad. So I wanted to embrace living with sin. Is not just, it's not a religious thing. It's more about living with the darkness and loving the darkness so that you turn it into life. It alchemizes and it turns into freedom because that is your truth. So that is why I created Living with Sin. But also being able to live in this journey and speak the truth to others and guide them in that direction to finding their truth and leading them to their freedom, because the truth sets you free, right? And this, like, this is so much bigger than just this channel. And I want you to know that I desire to do so much with Living with Sin. Like, this is just the door, you know. This is not even the end. This is just the beginning. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you on why I created Living with Sin, the background story with it, because I'm pretty sure everybody has a perspective when they first see my name. But I wanted you to understand it and feel it and know that it's because I embrace that version of me, and I embrace it enough to feel the light and to connect myself to that freedom. And I know that anybody, because if I'm capable of doing it, so are you. And if you can't, like I said, like if you came across this video, you must have had to hear something out of this channeling, because God is speaking through me to you. I'm a vessel. God gave me this story. God gave me this life to be able to overcome it as a spiritual warrior, and to teach others how to overcome their journeys as well and their lives. So please join the Ripple movement down below, subscribe, like the video, and I will catch you on the next wave. I love you guys so much, and thank you for living with sin.